Hey guys, and welcome back to EV with Rafiq. So today we are going to make a battery pack, a 3S battery pack using the cells which we found from our old laptop batteries. So these are the old laptop batteries which are going to reuse. So these lithium ions, using these we are going to make a series battery pack of 12 volts. Okay, so let's get started with this. First of all, the material required. So we need, as I mentioned earlier, we need these batteries which we got from our previous found. Then next we need a wire, a copper which is having copper in it. And next we need stipper, wire cutter, and the most important, gloves. Then a multimeter. Okay. So these are the things which we require right now. So using this we are going to make our own battery pack. How I'm going to show you without a spot welder, and most important thing which we are going to use is our soldering iron. Okay, with this we are going to connect all of these. How? I'm going to show you now. Okay, so let's get started with this. So first off, let's quickly wear our gloves because safety is important, because we will be using a glue gun also over here to connect, connect the batteries, not connecting them literally, like just sticking them together so that they don't disperse. So starting off, as you can see, these 4 batteries over here, the upper portion, you can see this portion, it is positive. Okay, the flat portion, the flat part is negative. So in this it is negative, this one is negative, this one is negative. Okay, so this, the upper portion is positive. In a series connection, when it comes to a series connection is done like positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, so this is how we do a series connection. So how it will look in the battery pack? Let's take only 3 cells for now. Okay, so first off we'll connect the positive, we'll have the negative, then we'll have the positive. Okay, so it will be looking like this. So we'll be taking positive from here and negative from here. So this will make a series connection. Okay, so we will be first connecting these two together, these positive negative, then we'll be connecting these positive negative. Then what we'll get a positive from here and negative from here. So these two will act as positive and negative for our whole battery pack. Okay, so to connect these, first off, to make this battery stick, first let me show you what is the voltage of it. To check the voltage, let's use a multimeter. Then see, the upper portion is positive, the bottom is negative. It is 3.7. Okay, and this one, it is 3.74. Okay, so here this one, it is 3.76. Okay, so now we are going to make a 12 volt battery pack. Okay, so we need to connect this like this, guys. Okay, this is how we need to connect positive to this negative, then this positive to this negative. Then we take output from here, from this positive, and we take output from this negative. Okay, you can keep it like this or you can turn it like this, anyhow. So first off, to make this batteries become like this, like to stick it, one method is like using a tape, heat resistant tape, we can use that. Another method which I'll be using today is using a glue gun. Okay, we'll be using a glue gun. I just turned it on. The problem with the glue gun, this is what is the problem with the glue gun. See, advantage of wearing a gloves. You just saw. Okay, just hold it like this. Better off, let me hold it like this. Okay, now just squeeze it in. Some say this is not a correct idea, you need to use clips and all, but you can use that. That's not a problem. Okay, we just glued it like this. Fine. These two are stick. Almost it'll take time. So by this, let's stick the next one also. So now positive, negative, again positive. Okay. So let me hold it like this carefully, and let's start squeezing in. As you saw, we just stuck it. It's taking some time, so let's keep it over here. Okay, Once you keep it over here, let's take some wire. Okay, you can use thin wire also, but I'm preferring wire with, this gauge one. Okay, so first off, let's take a stripper and strip some wire. Okay, slowly and steadily. Let's remove the wire like this. Okay, we need this much piece. Okay, we got this out, and let's take some more. Okay, now for this wire, slowly just turn it like this. Anyhow, we're going to solder it, so not a big problem for us. So now, instead of cutting it over here, let's wait and let's solder it first off. Okay, so let's keep a battery pack over here. Again, let's take some solder, let's take some solution and the soldering iron. Now let's keep it big enough. Okay, wonderful. Now let's take this. Okay, it's hot. We're just cleaning it up slowly. Okay, just a light a bit. Wonderful. Now let's take the So I'm just placing this butter paper under it so that I don't want my mat to get damaged. So this is ready. Now what to do? Just take a cutter and cut it from here. Okay, we got one piece. Let's keep this piece over here. Then we need another piece, like we need two pieces. So next up again, so repeat the same process. Strip it. Let's go into the solution. Just taking some solution so that the copper gets clean and it. Now this is good. Okay, let's cool it, let it cool, and let's take the cutter again and snip it from here. Okay, now we're not done with solving yet, guys. Okay, it is hot. Let's give it some time. I think this is done. Yeah, this is done. So now what we'll be going to do is we will be connecting batteries with this. So to connect these, you can see the spot welding spots are over here. What we can do is we can take our clipper, be careful and clip it as much as you can, because I tried these parts are not going, so that's okay. We will use those also in our advantage. Like while doing soldering, it will help us to stick it. Okay, now we need to sand this. This is soft. So we're using a sandpaper. You can use that scrub also, the scrub bar. So be careful. Just use this and sand it in one direction. We are doing this so that our soldering gets thick. Like we can solder it easily. See, because of that. So first of what we'll be doing is this cell and this cell. Let's name it number 1, number 2. For number 1, negative is going to connect to number 2, positive. Okay. So turn up like this. We're going to connect these two together. So for now, let's take this part. Okay. And let's take some soldering lead and place it here. Be as quick as possible. Okay. Just press it, connect it and hold it. Wear gloves. See, I'm wearing gloves so that it's giving me some sort of heat resistance also. Be careful, connect it to the center only. Yep. Wear a glove. See, it's still not connecting. So what we'll do is we'll sand it a bit more. So let's try again. I don't like using soldering rod, guys. I prefer like using a spot welder, but there are many occasions or reasons where you can't get an access to a spot welder or you don't have a spot welder. Okay, so we connected this part. Okay, so let's clip the excess part. Fine. We connected the positive to negative. This positive we are going to use. So for the second cell, we are going to connect it to the third cell. So now we got the positive and negative. We got two batteries connected. Okay. So let's check the voltage right now. Let's check the voltage and show you how much it is. Okay. So let's put this aside. Let's keep the 20. Let's take a positive and negative. And the positive is here to the top of the first cell. Fine. Okay, let me do it like this. Positive is connected, negative is connected. It is 11.29, almost 12 volts, right? If we charge it a bit more, it will be 12 volts. Fine. So now we did this. But what about how to connect positive and negative? We need wires, right? So for that, what we'll be doing again, we'll be taking a wire. We'll be taking a wire. We will be clipping it again. As we'll be clipping this much. Okay, and we'll be taking till here. Cut it. Yes, and we'll be same clipping it from here to this portion. One wire. Now let's take another wire. You can take thin wires also, that's not a problem. But thin wires, it's okay for the small 3S. But once you go for more like big batteries like 10S, 12S, those kind of things, then you need to have like more. So as you saw, we just connected the positive of the first cell to the negative of the second cell. And the positive of the second cell to the negative of the third cell. Okay. So from third cell we are taking positive and from the first cell we are taking the negative. Before connecting these wires, what we'll do is, we'll take a paper tape. If you have heat resistant tape, you can use that. I suggest to use that. I just don't have right now. So just stick it on this. For some safety, I can say. If you have heat resistant tape, use that, guys. Okay. Next for this, I'm using for now because once we solder the other wire, we don't want any short circuits to happen or we don't want any firecrackers happening right now. Yeah, now it is a bit safe, more I can say, for now. But not that safe. We should be still careful. So from here, we are taking a positive, right? Stamen. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll take this side of the wire. You can choose any side basically, because it is like that. What we'll do is we'll take a multimeter. We'll take the support of the multimeter for now. Okay. If you have clippers to hold, you can use them. So let's heat it a bit. Let's take some wire now. Let's take this like this and let's solder this up. Okay. We got connected. Okay, and let's give it some time. Let it chill because it is hot right now. Until then, let's take some more tape and place it on top of this. Fine. And tape it from above again, so that we be ensure that this thing won't come out if we pull it. Now we need the negative also to be connected. Now same, drop some solder to that. Now let's keep on this. You saw how easily this was done, right? Let's make it a bit cool. Okay, it is a bit cool now. Yes. Now here we have is a positive, here we have is a negative. Let me check back the voltage again. So where were we? We were negative over here, negative connected. We were positive over here and positive connected. We got our battery pack 11.28. Got it? So this is how you make your own 12 volt battery pack, a 3S series. Okay, so you can see right now it's showing 11.29. Once we charge it, it will be 12 almost. Okay, so this is done very easily and simply. It took time because we had to do the soldering part. So if you have a spot welder, it will be done very easily and like within like few minutes. This will take time. So other thing to save it is we can add a sleeve on it, heat sink, and it will be more safer. And in the next video, what we'll do is, by then I'll discharge this. Now you saw it is 11.3, I guess, right? So I'll discharge it by then for the next video. Like we will be making our own BMS right now, right here. Then with that BMS, we will be charging this battery pack. It will be very fun, guys. So charging this, we can't just go charge it in 12 volt, right? We need a BMS so that it evenly charges all the 3 cells, because we don't want to damage the cell's life and we don't want the cells to, burst on us. So for that, we need to make a BMS, which we will be making in our next video. So to stay connected, just go subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification on, so that you will be notified whenever we upload a video, and the next video is going to be very fun. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.